Hi everyone, so a couple of days ago I uploaded this super amateur YouTube video, and I've tried YouTube before when I started blogging like way back in the day. I've always been pushed by friends and family to do YouTube just because I already do share a lot of my makeup and skincare knowledge on Snapchat and Instagram, and you can follow me there. I'll link it down in the description box. The one thing I was really scared about was not having all the proper lighting or camera or all this stuff that all these beauty gurus and YouTubers have. I'm trying to keep this real. This is my life. This is how I'm filming it, and this is just how it's gonna be. I don't have all these sponsors and, just free makeup that I could just film and be like, okay, here, this is a product that I like, and, saying it for the sake of saying it, because everything is sponsored or an ad. Let's be honest here. So, yeah, today I'm going to be sharing with you my best of beauty for 2017. I know there's around like a month or so left until the year ends, but I'm going to go ahead and share everything that I've been obsessed with this year. So, with further ado, let's start. So the first item that I have is this Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. I was always that girl that washed my hair every single day. This whole year, maybe it's been a year and a half, but I've been washing my hair every other day. And this is amazing. I've been through so many dry shampoos before, cheap, high-end, etc. This is a little bit more in the high end. This is around $23 or $25, and it's really good. It lasts me about 6 to 8 months if I'm consistently using it every other day, but this is really good. Although I can't really say that it doesn't leave a white residue, because it does, but you really have to like spray it from like far away, not like up here, but like a little bit farther away, and you should be fine. And you really gotta rub this in. And just to be safe, if you're not really used to using dry shampoo, I would suggest rubbing it in, spraying it, rubbing it in, and waiting a couple minutes, rubbing it a little bit more, and just like use a hair spritz if you think that you do have white residue, or just run a blow dryer really quick through it. What I really like about this is the texture and the volume that it gives. It's absolutely amazing. So this is really good. This is a must buy. If you want to try that with your hair care routine, I would highly, highly recommend this. The next thing on my list is this Vaseline Intensive Care Healing Serum Lotion. So I've never been the girl who uses lotion. I know, like through middle school and high school, people were like obsessed with like being moisturized. Well, I wasn't. I just never needed it, but now I do. And on my upper arms here, I get something called chicken skin. Like it doesn't really get dry, but you get like these red bumps and stuff, and this really helps. I mean, this is really good. Like, I think it works right away for me, and as you see, I've used like quite a bit, so it's down. I got this at Target last Black Friday. I got this with a shaving set, so a little goes a long way, and it's really, really good. So see if you could find this. If I can find it online, I'll link it down in the description box. The next thing on my list is this OGX Argan Oil of Morocco. It's the penetrating oil. I believe this is a travel size if I'm not wrong. This is really good. I've had this forever, and as you see, I've only used that much. So you can just take like a dime size amount, put it through your damp hair. So what I like doing is when I get in the shower, I wait about like 20 minutes for it to air dry, and then what I do is I take a dime size amount and I rub it in through my hair, and then I blow dry with a round brush and everything, and it really helps. I don't really like using hair products. I don't color my hair or anything, so I don't really like using hair products. It's just too much maintenance, but this is really good if I feel like my hair is a little tangly or something when I'm out of the shower and I'm trying to brush it through, and even though it was untangled before I went into the shower, somehow it's tangled. So it's really good for that, just keeping it moisturized. So this is really good. Another one of my favorite skincare products is the Sephora Charcoal Exfoliating Wipes. This, guys, is absolutely amazing. One side is smooth and it's wet, and what I really like about these wipes is that it actually stays really, really moist. It doesn't dry out like other wipes. These, try it out in store or something. One side is smooth and the other side has like really sharp bumps on them, but I love it. It's so good. And I think I believe all the wipes from the Sephora collection all have that, the little bumps on the other side of the wipe. It's so good because you want to like rub off that foundation or the concealer that you've worn, and you want to feel like it's coming off rather than you're just taking off like the top layer, because by that time your makeup has sunk in. So this is really good. I know you guys have been seeing this all over YouTube and Instagram. What micellar cleansing water is basically like an oil and water type of concoction where it takes the excess of your makeup off. I actually love this. I use this after cleansing my face and it works magic. Like, you'll think that you took all your makeup off. No, you didn't, girl. This took all your makeup off. Like, use this with like a cotton pad or something and you'll see a huge difference on like your skin, and it's just really deep cleaning for your skin too. And it probably doesn't look like it because it just looks like water, but it's really, really good. So you can even find this at CVS or anywhere else, any drugstore, but I'll link it down below. So something I don't talk about on Snap or my social medias often is what eye primer I use. Now this is the MAC Pearl Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I also have the color in Painterly. They're both really good. Painterly is more of a pink mauve taupe color, and Soft Ochre is like a white beigey color. This has lasted me a really, really long time, as you see. So it's really good. This is a really good eye primer. You can actually just wear this, put some powder on top, and you'll be ready to go. This is really good because it really makes your eyeshadow stay on longer and it's not going to crease. Like, it really is that good. I've been using this for many years. I even got my sister into it. And although I don't really like MAC, or I'm not really into their products, they're like really thick and cakey, this is really good. So if you're looking for an eye primer and you want something, this is really good. So I highly, highly recommend this. Another one of my favorite makeup products, I've talked about it quite a bit lately, is my face primer that I use under my makeup. Now, I haven't changed my primer in about a year or so, and I'm completely fine with it. It's the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, but it's a smoothing one. There's like a couple of Step 1 primers, but this is a smoothing one. This is really good. There's a way that I really like putting it on. If you check my Get Ready With Me, this is the first thing I put on the back of my hand, and I like rubbing it in, like, really nicely. Like, just rub it as much as you can. It will be more effective that way. So this is a really, really good primer, and it really is smoothing. It kind of blurs too, so if you're really good at taking care of your skin and priming and stuff and you're into that thing, this would be really, really good for it. So I highly, highly recommend this. This is one of my favorite products for 2017. Another one of my favorite products for 2017 was this NARS, what's it called? NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I've had this for about a year. It's really good. It's a glass bottle. My color is Light 6 in Ceylon. I believe that's how you say it. It's 1 fluid ounce, which is amazing, obviously. I don't remember the price, but I'll list everything down below. This foundation is amazing. A lot of people think it's a little watery, and I kind of like that because you can control the amount of coverage that you're putting on there. This is really good to mix with like a moisturizer or anything, but I really like using this because I can dot it on and, you know, just use my beauty blender and that's it. Like, and sometimes I don't even have to set it. This sets as like a powder finish kind of, so it's really, really good and I highly recommend it. You can go to your Sephora and get a sample and tell me how you like it. But this is one of my favorites. I have an oily T-zone. As you see, like, it looks like I have highlighter on and I don't. But this sets as a powder finish, but it just gives proper luminosity like where needed, if that makes sense, and it still looks like skin. So this is really, really good. So on my social medias, I've been ranting about powders. God, I can't say enough about powders. I feel like people who use foundation powders and like colored powder just want coverage or don't understand what it's for. You can wear it on its own, but I feel like powder is so damaging to your skin. It's better to have a liquid or cream and then a powder, so it doesn't get to your skin as much. And for that exact same reason, it's why you need to use a primer under everything you're trying to wear, so you don't damage your skin. But I'm not into colored powder, I'm not into foundation powder. I know a lot of people wear MAC powder, and MAC in general is very thick and damaging. So my favorite powder is a Laura Mercier translucent powder. It doesn't have a color, so it's just a loose setting powder. This is really good, you guys. I like baking with this. I like just quickly putting my brush in there and just putting it all over my face if I'm not even baking, and it really does make my makeup last all day long. So this is really, really good. So another one of my favorites is this Dior Fix It Color 2-in-1 Prime and Color Correct for face, eyes, and lips. This is amazing. It's like a peachy color. It's like a peachy color, and it has like a white center in it. Guys, this is super moisturizing. I'm not really into color correcting because I don't need it, but sometimes I really do. And color correcting is for when you have like dark circles and you're trying to put like an orangey undertone before you put your concealer on so it gets disguised. So for example, if I had that, I would do a primer. I would do a face primer. I would do this or any other drugstore brand. You don't need to spend this much money. And you can put this on top, and by the way, my color is 200. This is the only color correct that I have out of all my other high-end ones that I really think that really melts into the skin and is healthy for your skin. Like, it's not damaging, so this is really good. Okay, now on to my favorite eyeshadow palettes. This is no surprise at all. I have not reached for the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette as much as I thought, but this is really good. I've had this for like about a year, and you can see that I've used it. These are really good. They're $65 each plus tax, and that's a lot, but they're really good. Their packaging is also completely different. If I had to tell you to pick one, I would pick this. This is still around, luckily. It was supposed to go, well, it was limited edition. I'm not sure what she's doing now, but this was supposed to be out, like, it was limited edition, so it was no longer supposed to be sold as of like February or March, because it released like last September, I think. But this is really good, you guys. Like, it has all your colors in there, and this is so good for us Desi girls because it has like all those metallics in it. But these are really good. So if I could tell you to spend your money on one of these, it would be this. And if you're a collector, get both, but I don't really find a use for both of them all the time. Another one of my really favorite products is this concealer. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Concealer. So that's that. The color I use is Y21. That may be really light for people, and I've used it today, but this is really good. You can find this at Sephora. Yeah, Sephora, or the Makeup Forever website. This is really good. You may think it's not going to last you long. You really, really, really just need the tiniest amount. Put it on the back of your hand and literally just use your middle or ring finger and just tap it on under your eyes, and it's really good. I don't think it covers as well as a regular concealer, but this is really good for brightening purposes. Another question that I often get is what liner I use. I use the Sephora, let's see, the Sephora eyeliner in Haute Precision, High Precision eyeliner, thin brush. So they have a couple of different brushes. If you go in store, you'll be able to see it, and I'll show you what mine looks like. Mine looks like this. And this is what the brush looks like. That's literally what the brush looks like. This is really, really good. Even if you're not good at doing the cat eye and everything, this is really good. It gives you a lot of control, just because this is also a really good handle to it. It gives you a lot of control and precision, obviously, so that's also a really good product. You cannot have enough highlighters, I'm telling you. I have so many highlighters, but the one that I've been obsessed with all year lately is the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette and the Pink Sands edition. Is that what it's called? The Pink Sands edition. I've literally used this and beaten it up like crazy. But this is really good. So when I do want to highlight, this is my go-to. This is really good because you can use the cream. And then whatever other color combination. It's not necessary for you to go in order, but it's really, really good. And it actually stays on for a really long time, which is awesome. And it's really nice that you can lay down a cream and then a powder. Usually you have to go to stores and go buy everything separately. So if you do understand and know the method of cream and then powder, you have to go buy it, but this has it all in one. So I use the pink edition. I think it's for cooler tones, and the gold sands is for warmer tones. So either one of them are great. I have both of them. So this was a really big hit this year. You should have seen it all over Instagram and other social medias, but if I had to recommend a highlighter to you for this year and you really want to look good for New Year's too, and you're in the market for a highlighter, highly recommend the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. Okay, now if you're looking for a brush to use with that highlighter palette or any other highlighter that you guys use, my favorite brush is this Real Techniques brush. I have no idea what it's called, but it came in a set. But this is what it looks like. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, this is what Huda Beauty also uses. A lot of people use this. It's super nice. A lot of people use this for concealer too under your eyes. But this is really good because you can really get in there and like pat it on, you know? Like it can go like that. So it's really good, and you can use it here and everywhere. But it's really good. And it comes in a set, so you could find it at Ulta or Walmart. And if I'm not wrong, Real Techniques is much cheaper at Walmart than Ulta, and you can use your coupons and everything, but this is a really good highlighter brush if you're in the market for that. Last but not least, I'd like to talk about what I've been wearing all year round on my lips, all of 2017 literally, is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte and Bombshell. Guys, this is amazing. It goes on really thin. When I first got it, I thought it was quite watery, but I realized that a thin layer is better than a thick, cakey lipstick or, you know, something. So this is a liquid matte. It's basically a liquid lipstick. This is really good. This is my favorite colors, and I think it goes on everyone, like all skin tones, it goes on it. So I highly, highly recommend this, and this is a really, really good color. All of her colors in the liquid matte line are really good. There's a ton now. There's even metallic mattes. So if you go on the Sephora website, you'll see them there. I'll link everything down below, but this is good. So that's it for my best of beauty for 2017. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will be sure to accommodate and film that. So hope everybody has great holidays and enjoys this video, and my last get ready with me. Thank you.